We're at Change, Colorado here. We're at Tattered Cover Lodo. This is Al Gore's book signing, Our Choice. He's requiring people to buy his book to get in, so I bought his book. I'm going to hand him a Follow the Republic. We have about 15 maybe people in there, 10 to 15 people in there. So we'll have cameras. I've got my hidden camera today on my pen. So we're going to do an action here with Al Gore. Hopefully he takes Follow the Republic when I offer it to him, and I'm going to be doing a little stunt here.
Give him his property back. Thank you.
There's your book. Cap and trade. Drop revolution. He's not ending pollution. Don't touch him. Don't touch him.
Don't touch him.
No matter how hard you try, you can't stop us now. No matter how hard you try, you can't stop us now. We're the renegades in this atomic
You're selling out American sovereignty and you're a traitor. You're a traitor, sir. You're a traitor to America.
Global government is doomed to fail. Sovereignty will prevail, sir. Sovereignty will prevail. Global government is doomed to fail.
Oh my goodness. Nice to see you. Thank you. How do you do?
Good. How are you, sir?
Thank you for coming.
Absolutely. As Vice President, you took an oath to support and defend the Constitution. You're selling out American sovereignty, and you're a traitor.
Excuse me, sir. Please don't disturb peace. This is private property. Appreciate it.
You're a traitor, sir. You're a traitor to America.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh, you know what? So there's
Just giving you guys an update. We have almost 20 members inside. We handed out a good 50 Follow the Republic, so we have another 400 burned and in people's hands tonight, ready to hand out. This will be a good showing. There's over 350 people with tickets for this event. We have enough DVDs to cover every person who's attending. They will all get a Follow the Republic.
No, why not?
Did you get one of the free DVDs we're handing out on global warming? You're welcome. Did you folks get one of the free DVDs we're handing out on global warming? Okay. Yeah,
Who's producing it?
The one is Alex Jones, and the other who's the other one, Bob?
You know, I'm not exactly sure. It's not Lyndon LaRouche.
Is it? It's not Lyndon?
No.
I don't know, to be honest. Who produced it? It's very good, though.
Well,
Check it out.
Okay,
Yeah,
check it out.
definitely.
Except
Good.
I've already seen Sea Change, Fresh, and So Right, So Smart this week. So
Really?
Oh, good old Scooter McGee, another talk show. So John's got his own radio show, but tell the people what we did tonight.
We confirmed Al Gore at his book signing, and you had to pay to get in. I bought his book and then ripped it up in front of him, and security pulled me out. Ripped that book up. I was throwing it in his face, trying to get him in the face with the paper, but the paper was flying all over the place. I couldn't get a good face shot.
There's your book. Cap and trade. Drop revolution. He's not ending pollution. Don't touch him. Don't touch him.
Don't touch him. Cap and trade is a swindle. It's a big swindle.
You're probably seeing the videos on YouTube being passed around right now of me ripping up the book, Al Gore's book, and throwing it in front of him, okay? I did this, and I wanted to take the time to explain this to you. I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I'm just a person who seeks facts, the truth, and we saw this with the conservative base. It's been taken over by fakes that are not conservatives. Ask any conservative, they'll tell you that. Okay? But those fakes are being propped up in the front of the movement that you're seeing. This is the same thing that's going on in the Democratic Party. Okay? And the left needs to wake up to this. Okay? The whole Ron Paul revolution was a wake up to the right party being taken over by traitors. We need the left to understand the same thing has happened to the left party. There's a lot of fakes in there who are not for your cause. They're liars. What Al Gore has done, this cap and trade, and I want you to know this, the cap and trade, H.R. 2454, imposes a $1,200 tax on every household. $5 a gallon for gasoline. These are the prices. Electricity is going to go up 90%. There'll be 400 new regulations, 1,000 mandates. If you own a cow, $80 to $170 per cow for the methane they put out. Look, here's the reason why Al Gore is a liar. I'm not going to get into the debate about global warming, okay? Because to me, that's a side issue. What you need to pay attention to, and this is why I ripped up his book, it isn't because of climate change or any of that stuff. It's because he's a liar. Because what he said was he was going to stop pollution. That's not what he did. Instead, what he's doing is you and I are now going to pay a tax for the pollution that a few companies are responsible for. Those companies can afford to stop polluting, can transition their... No, none of that's happening. What's happening is you and I are now going to pay for their pollution. And China and India, the biggest polluters on the planet, are exempt. So China and India are still going to pollute. Nothing's being done. Nothing. But you and I are now going to pay a tax. So what happened? What did he just do? He turned pollution into a profitable market. Well, where's the money going? That's why I ripped up his book. Take a look at where the money's going. Generation Investment Management. It's his company. It's a joint venture with him and David Blood. David Blood, former head of the Goldman Sachs Asset Management. The same David Blood, okay, the same Goldman Sachs that went out there and sold crappy mortgages at AAA headings, okay, and then bet that the market was going to crash. Manipulated the market, got all those bailout dollars, didn't pay their dividends, screwing over the investors, but giving out the bonuses. Okay, Al Gore is sitting in a company that's going to be making all these getting all the money now. Okay, same with Kleiner Perkins, Coalfield, and Byers. That's a company he's on. Silver Spring Networks. I mean, let's go down the list. Silver Spring Networks is going to change the electricity grids. $75 million per state in some cases. This money's going to Al Gore's pocket. So instead of ending pollution or dealing with pollution, what he proposed is, why don't we make money on it? And exempt China and India from... Wait a second. This is a joke, folks. So I'm going to leave you with this. The New York Times did an article. It's called Gore's Dual Role in the Spotlight. Advocate and Investor. New York Times. Don't believe me. This isn't right-wing, conspiracy websites. New York Times. Okay? Don't believe me. And look at the hearing. Marsha Blackburn. She's a representative. She did the hearing. She's from Tennessee. And she asked Gore, you're going to stand to benefit personally from the energy and climate policies that you're urging Congress to adopt. And you know what he said? And I quote, do you think that there's something wrong with being active in business in this country? I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it. Yeah, Gore, because you told people you were going to stop pollution. And as a person who cares about the environment, you sold out. And that's why I ripped up your book, because you're a traitor to this country. And everyone is going to wake up to your lies.
We got some allies here. So what do you guys think of Al Gore and his book? They just wiped his ass with it. There you go. Here's one of the originals right here. What's up? Al Gore, you can't have my money, man. You can't tax my breath. You wouldn't want to tax my breath. It stinks. So this is the Young Readers edition. I'll show them the false information real quick. Sure. It's right here. It says false information around the clock. Okay. For young readers, since they can't, young readers need to know that there's false information out there. But of course, if you look at the official release, it's not false information. It's climate skepticism. Like how the Young Readers edition had to clarify the difference between skepticism and false information. Apparently they mean the same thing.
They should be exported to Antarctica and left with all the penguins that are dying because they are on ice.
Nuremberg crimes trials or something else is great.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
He was trying to make an exponential amount of money. He made almost $100 million in the course of his putting out his movie versus until now. Right.
Oh yeah.
He's not promoting the stopping of carbon emissions. He wants developed nations to produce more of it, but we need to stop.
Right.
What I like is Enron helped him with the cap and trade bill.
Right.
Ken Lay.
Ken Lay helped him write the cap and trade.
Yeah. Well, the most prolific elements on the planet is carbon.
Yeah.
And they're trying to turn it into a commodity to control us by. Yeah, exactly. Yes, it is.